learn the name. I'm on TikTok, YouTube, running up the game. Scammers in my sight, yeah, I'm taking aim. Begging in my comments, girl, that's a shame. I don't do the cap, I don't do the lies. Bringing y'all receipts, got the facts on file. Think you slick? Nah, I see through the disguise. Mess around, I'll make your hustle televised. Sip slow, yeah, I call it like I see it. Scam exposed, now they begging me to leave it. Why in my cup, yeah, you know I stand defeated. Try to come for me, call the popo, hey, believe it. Haters talk tough, but they stay in my mentions. Crying in my DMs, begging for attention. I don't play games, I just drop comprehension. Coffee time live, better pull up and listen. Sipping on my latte, chilling while I roast. Calling out the frauds, yeah, I do the most. Truth hurts, now they turning ghosts. But the real ones ride, yeah, we staying close. Hold up, what's that sound? Another scammer caught, yeah, shut them down. They tried to run, but they lost the round. Now they mad cause the truth out loud. Sip slow, yeah, I call it like I see it. Scam exposed, now they begging me to leave it. Why in my cup, yeah, you know I stay defeated. Try to come for me, call the popo, ho, believe it. Yeah, that's the lesson, better take a seat. Your favorite villain, I don't miss a beat. Facts over fiction, yeah, that's how I lead. End of discussion, dot period.
Let's see if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Having a little bit of technical difficulties. That's why I was late. I also have a cold. So just bear with me. Hi, Lily. I hope you're feeling all right. What up, guys? I'm sorry. I see y'all. I have been, I'm kind of getting sick. I don't know if you can hear it. But I don't know what I'm doing here. I am terrible with all things technical. All right. I recently heard that I know that Lori Jones has been begging for my attention. And I just wanted to go over a couple of things. I know, listen, I think that it's because, so my apartment is on the ground floor, right? Hi, Spotter. Hi, Surprise Barn. So my apartment is on the ground floor. I've been having nothing but fucking issues this entire week. And one of those issues meant my heat went out. So we've been having a lot of fun over here. You know, it's been a party a minute. The cats are running amok. So if you hear them, just ignore them. I know, isn't it cute? It's so cute. And somebody sent me, yeah, through the screen. I know that's right. Somebody sent me this bear that I have on a hoodie. Hi, Money Swipers. What I don't understand is when I do lives through StreamYard, right? Hi, JC. It doesn't, the chat doesn't show. I don't know why. I was trying to figure that out. That's why I was late. I also don't know how I'm listen, Amy. Oh no, I didn't hear about that. I've been kind of I have some things going on that need my attention, like in my real life. So that's been taking up like all of the spare time that I have to like organize. Listen to me. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, Miss Curtis. Listen, Canby, I don't know. People are off on conspiracy lands. Super weird. But why would I buy fake polar bear stuff? That's just dumb. These people, they lack brain cells, I guess. But anyway, I need to figure out, because I could pull Dropbox up, but I have a doc. Yeah, Lily's been sick for a few days. I need to figure out how. I wonder if I could share the note to my yeah, Lily's been sick for a few days. Right. Why would I do that? Why on earth would I do that? That's just fucking, it's so crazy to me. Let me see if I could share this doc. It's so weird. I'll just do it this way. I'll text myself the links that I need. I addressed Lori's doxing, I don't know what she's got going on, but at this point, I'm just going to say that she's a fan. All right. Lori did not get her children back. It was by default. All right. So I don't know why she's over there like stroking her own ego as if she did something all good. And no, that's not it. Hi, Boxer Mom. I don't know why these people that are like doing the bare minimum in life think that think that they've done like some massively good thing. No, bitch, it's a default thing. Like what? Crazy. But there's a couple of lives that I timestamped. Oh, real quick, let's do this first. All right. I guess she's super upset that I could airdrop it, I guess, to my laptop. Thank you. Hold on, y'all. Perfect. I love this. Okay. Let me drop this and open Dropbox. Bear with me, y'all. Yeah, I have a cold. I actually slept super late today, and that's not necessarily like me. Hold on a sec. I'll go through this first because Lori, you said you never had a GoFundMe, right? But this says you did, right? And I think that you're just mad. As you see, we got a bunch of stuff about Kelly, right? We'll start here, shall we? Hold on, y'all. No, I don't want to transfer a copy. I just want to open it. Hold on. Everything has changed, so just bear with me. This is one GoFundMe. Okay, this is the first one. Hi, Lynn. Kel, he relinquished guardianship. All right. So where did this GoFundMe come from? She said, I know, I'm going to get to it. She said she never had a GoFundMe. This GoFundMe, mind you, okay, was created like a year and a half after these people passed away. Okay. This is one. Yeah, Kelly's going to get some energy today. Okay. Then look, we could go this way, right? There's a bunch of them. That you, right? That's you. This you? Is this you? All she does is lie. All she does is lie, right? These are all GoFundMes created by Lori Jones, right? You see, Lori Telford, excuse me, same person. Mom, single mom of 2 girls needing help with funds for a home. That's you, right, Lori? This is you? Oh, that's Kelly. Same shit, different skin suit, you know? But we could also go up this way, okay? And we could go this way. All right, this you? Is this you, Lori? Is this your Facebook? I'm just wondering, because from where I'm sitting, it kind of feels like you're just mad that nobody ever donates to your shit. That's what it's looking like to me. Is that you? My stepson. Wait, hold on a second. And remind me, just exactly. Hi, Simply Me. Remind me, this was for Andy's son, correct? And Andy or the son didn't even know you did this. They didn't even know you did this. Same. You ain't wrong. Okay, so this is you, right, Lori? This is all you? Oh, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to these. We sure are. So it's a little strange to me. Okay, it's a little strange to me. All right, that because from where I'm sitting, you're just mad you can't. People don't trust you to give you money. That's just my opinion. Also, hold on. I shared the note, but can I bear with me, y'all? This is not what I'm looking for. Where'd that note go? Nope, that's not it either. Hold on. Right, same shit, different eyebrows. That was not bad actually. Hold on a second. I'll do it this way. I'm gonna copy link. Bear with me, y'all. I'm a little technologically challenged. Right. I don't listen. I will never understand. Oh, I'm sure. Ew. Lily. And he was these. Let me bear with me a second, y'all. I'm trying to text myself the link because I timestamped in the notes because I don't want people to be like, oh, you know, bear with me a sec. Trust the process. It always works. I promise you it works. There's also things that like I can't always tell people, you know, it's unfortunate, but it's the truth because things come and go. Yeah, I don't care what they're doing. It seems like they're kind of fucking bored, if you ask me. Also, did anybody see who was it? What You Doing tagged me in a video this morning that Kelly was in Lori's live. Girl, are you scraping like the bottom of the barrel or what? That's fucking embarrassing. Yeah, Lily's been sick for a few days too. I would set myself on fire before I go into her live. Fuck all that. Sorry, y'all. I'm emailing it to myself so I can just listen. I give up on a lot of people and their shenanigans, if you know what I mean. I could give a fuck less what 90% of these people are doing, to be completely honest. I have a lot of other things that like I need to deal with. But just so, way to go. Where'd the email go? Just so everybody understands, I heard, stop, Toby. I heard that Lawyer Boss was claiming to file a police report or something on Stewie. And I thought that she would have learned. Why don't these people ever learn? Where the fuck did it go? Why don't these people ever learn to not lie about things that are public record? I will never understand it. I will never understand it. So when we once again prove that you're lying, right, about filing a police report on anybody, let alone somebody doing anything as far as your kids, right? What then? You're just going to look stupid? You don't care, I guess. I don't know. I would be fucking mortified. Hi, Squish. I hope you're doing all right. I did hear about the Kim Raya thing. Oh God, I'm such a moron. Which ones? Kelly was in Lori's live this morning. I guess they could share makeup tips, you know. I do know that I spoke with Jonny's family last night. Did you know that Jonny blocked his own daughter? Because Kelly said she wasn't good for him. He blocked his own kid. All right. And that is just wild to me. Wild to me. I speak to, if you didn't see my last TikTok live, I speak to Jonny's family rather frequently. And obviously lately it's been a little more. Hold on, y'all. I'm working on it. Just bear with me. Yeah, he blocked his own daughter. He said that Kelly said that she is not good for him, and I mean, if she's not good, what is Kelly? Because I know Jonny was clean when he got there. Amen. I love you. I hope you're doing well. I'm not gonna get into all that because people will stalk and harass you because they have nothing better to do. But I do hope that you're doing all right. Yeah, it was me opening up the file. I can't imagine. Jonny was clean when he went to Georgia, and I'm gonna get off on a little tangent real quick. However, 100% he's using it again. I got a bunch of messages about my last live and how I was reading the messages from Jonny right at that time, and how it is a completely different person. And one of my mods that doesn't have TikTok watched that live, and she texted me yesterday morning, and she said, Jonny isn't Jonny, just like John wasn't John when he was using. And I never thought about it like that clearly, right? Like clearly, I understand that when people are in active addiction, they may do things that they wouldn't normally do. But there's no way that he is clean. And I think that that's really unfortunate because even when I was in active addiction, I'm sorry, y'all. Even when I was in active addiction, I had like boundaries, if you would, right? Like if I knew that somebody was clean, I would never be the person to make them relapse. Like that was nothing that I would do. And I was talking to somebody else about it. I wasn't a much different person when I was in active addiction. Like I was exactly how I am, except I had a drug problem. I was still outgoing. I still gave to people. So like I don't, when I see these people do complete 180s from what they were, it's really sad. And I did give him grace until he made videos lying about me. Because that's what we're not going to do. I don't know. I don't know. And I think it's really unfortunate because like I know that like sometimes in relationships you can make some changes to be with that person if you know what I'm saying. But he's choosing that person, right? Like that person who is an absolute lower than dog shit stole from all of his fucking friends, because that's what this is. This isn't, it was only my friends. No, these were people that supported Jonny on a daily fucking basis. All right, let me get back to this one. Let me get the timestamp. Right. And I understand that though. I do want people to understand that. I understand. I just think that a hooker shouldn't be diagnosing anybody with any kinds of mental health, anything, especially when you are the the participating person, right? What she said in the videos is not what those voices said. That's not what those voices said. And she left those things out. And when she made those videos, I said, you know what she's leaving out? I bet she's leaving out why the fights happened. Like you could say, you said he got mad if I told him I was at CVS at 4:00 and really it was 4:30. He called me a light. Yeah, because you're selling your ass and he knows you're selling your ass. So any type of discrepancy, of course, that's where his mind's going to go. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, I would be fucking mortified if there were reviews on my escort. Like, I would be mortified. I will never, like, I feel sorry for the entire situation, but she's fucking gross. And that's just what it is. And Jonny deserves better. And I hate to see him sinking to her level because she is beneath him. Okay. Anywho, let's get back to Horror Jones. Hold on, bear with me a second because I do have timestamps for this one. Way to go. Hold on, y'all. Go back. I'm gonna lose sound for a second. Just bear with me. Oh, Lord, exit out of here. This is a lot more difficult than like it should have been, Is that this one? 12 minutes. I don't know.
Danny boy, shut your mouth, shut your mouth. Look, I'm about to be ugly with you in a minute, everybody. So I'm gonna be quiet because God's telling me to. Why I'm talking about you is because they know I communicate. They know. They all fucking know. Trust. Not just about you, though. Others as well. And you should know that as well, because I told you that. About Lori handling business. But I also like what I said with you, too.
Okay, so first and foremost, all right, Lori Jones is over here blaming Psycho Bunny for her losing her children. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I don't give a fuck what Psycho Bunny does, but you ain't about to blame her for your actions. You are the reason that you lost those children. You are. Nobody else. It was your actions that got you here. Okay? Nobody else's. Sorry. Do you have any idea how embarrassing you are when you act like this? I just want to know, because I really don't think you fucking understand how embarrassing you are when you act like this, okay? Telling yourself to shut up, but yet you never listen. Nobody gives a fuck what you have to say, Lori. Nobody. Sorry.
Psycho Bunny.
That's not me. That's her.
Oh, you mother.
Also, you know what?
Oh, you mother.
Crazy. It's crazy.
But I'll heal the trauma cause and the shit you did, because somebody like myself and others could fucking trusted you.
Ma'am, I hate to tell you, okay, but Psycho Bunny did not cause your children's trauma. You did, bitch. The fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? You caused your children's trauma. Nobody on the fucking internet did that to you. And if you want to get technical, your kids needed fucking therapy a decade ago. But you were too fucking busy. You have never, Lori Jones, never cared for your children by yourself, ever. Never. It's been your mother. It's been, right, it's crazy to me. It's been your mother. It's been Andy. It has never been Lori. And don't even get me started on the fact that you defend somebody that stole change off a fucking child's grave. You've always been trash. That's just what it comes down to. You've always been trash. You don't get to blame other people. Exactly. All right. You, Lori Jones, should have gotten your children into trauma. You don't even want to talk about therapy, right? Trauma therapy, a decade ago. You ignored that. All right. You ignored that. And then compounded that trauma because you couldn't pay your fucking bills and had to drag them around from shelter to shelter. Disgusting.
I'll clean up your slop. Don't you worry about it.
Bitch, you better clean up your own slop. What the fuck are you talking about? You better be fucking grateful that I don't flip this and show your kids TikToks. Okay? I don't do that to save you. I do that because I refuse to exploit and embarrass her because of the behavior that her mother allows her to do on social media, you pig. What? I don't do that for you, Lori. But if you think I don't fucking have them and that DCF doesn't have them, they do. I promise you they do. You didn't give a fuck what your kids were posting on social media. All right? I don't shield them from you for you. I shield it because it never should have been fucking posted in the fucking first place.
Just know.
So I want you to think about that. The strangers that you talk so much shit about reported those fucking pages and took them down to protect your kid because you couldn't. Don't get me fucking started. You have no fucking idea the amount of shit that strangers have done to do more protection of your fucking kids than you have. Fucking filth ball.
People up in heaven watching, bro. I know she fucking flipping. You see this shit? Stop telling you, baby. Stop telling you shit. Stop telling you.
The only reason that you want those people up in heaven is to take care of your fucking kids. Because you are ill-equipped. You are teaching those kids to wind up like you. Fucking trash. That's not what a mother does, Lori. Fucking ridiculous, just so you know.
Oh. I mean, right guy, right is right, wrong is wrong.
Stop fucking saying that. Don't stop saying that. You don't know what it fucking means, clearly, okay? It's disgusting. You're disgusting. You don't give a fuck about those kids. All you want is a motherfucking paycheck, bitch.
You see how many people trusted, not just, oh, you know. I'm just a nervous right now because I just fucking don't know on certain things and it's got me going.
What do you have to be nervous about? If you're doing everything that you're supposed to be and completing your safety plan, there's nothing to be worried about. Stop it. What were you worried about? I would be concerned if Andy didn't relinquish guardianship, but he did. Winning by default is not a fucking
It's very slowly. You will be wearing just 2026 Christina. Shut up before you get mean ugly and ask me to say things that you're accountable for. But God hears me. So he also sees you poking. There. Stick on God sees you.
You delusional wench. God does see you. Do you think that God doesn't know that you sent your daughter into a fucking bedroom with a camera? Do you think that? Is that what you think? I'm wondering. Do you think that God doesn't see that your children quite literally need trauma therapy 10 years ago and you fucking ignored it and made it worse, compounding that trauma? Do you think that God didn't see that? Do you think that God doesn't know that you were live talking about fucking light bulbs while Naked Butterfly was laying dead in her fucking house? Do you think God doesn't know that? Do you think that we believe, okay, that just because you, of all fucking people, say that you had a conversation with God and Naked Butterfly, her family doesn't forgive you, bitch? Okay? Ask me how I know. Her family, I spoke to days after she fucking passed, and when they saw the things that you said about her, they were sick to their stomach. Because even in active addiction, Naked Butterfly was a better fucking human than you could even think of being. Okay? There is a difference between a person that has demons, but they're a good fucking soul, and that ain't you, bitch. You are disgusting, but they were disgusted. I could read you what the daughter said if you'd like me to. She was disgusted when she watched the things that you said about her mother. You have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
Hey, oh, good morning. Look at that. Oh, I'm nervous right there. Oh, I'm ready. I want to see Psycho Buddy. You gotta be other. No, I want you, buddy, to look two people in the face, not me. Two people in the face and tell them why you did this shit you fucking did, bro.
I want you to tell me what Psycho Bunny did. Not defending Psycho Bunny, but facts are fucking facts. This is all on you, Lori. She is 100. She gets notifications because you gave yourself away with the cat video. Just so you know. All right? When you said Villain posted a cat video, why'd you get that notification, Lori? Weird. That's weird. Okay? You don't get to blame Psycho Bunny. You did it. You did it. And you got to look at yourself in the fucking mirror every single day and know that your kids know you did it. How about that? You don't want to talk about that? They know it wasn't Psycho Bunny. It was not the internet. It was you. It was your behavior. It was you taking Jay's face fucking stimulant pills. The fuck? You think they don't know that? Stop telling the internet that your lawyer is handling us. You're a fucking joke. Most people understand how that system works. That lawyer defended you for your neglect charge. That is it. Full fucking stop, okay? And I could bet my life he was super grateful to get the fuck away from you. Okay? Just so you know.
Well, maybe you should look people in the face and tell them why you did the shit you did too. I mean, come on, let's not just single one person out. You could do it too.
I should look in the mirror. Tell yourself oh, sure, boy. It's not just her, you guys. It really ain't. But she is the main fucking factor of facts. I communicate with lots of people.
Wrong. You could communicate poorly, however the fuck you want to. You're wrong. This had absolutely nothing to do with Psycho Bunny. Also, I feel like you need to understand the difference between streaming. Okay, let's see. Might be in here, actually. Bear with me a sec, y'all. It might be in this Dropbox right here. Lori call. That call was recorded by the person that you were speaking to. It was not streamed, you fucking moron. Okay, it was not streamed. All right, it was given to me. Hold on, I'm gonna flip-flop for a second. Hold on. All right, see this is called Dropbox, Lori. This is where all of your little dirty deeds are. Okay, you'd be surprised how many people have access to this file. All right, you see this? You see this right here? This is your phone call. Would you like me to play it? This is your phone call. See that? 5648. Nobody streamed it, dummy. Okay? You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. And you look fucking stupid even attempting to with your 4th grade fucking education. Okay? No, I can't because there's personal stuff about the girls in there. And I, unlike Lori, will not do that. Right? Lori, you want to talk about, how about this? How about you lying to somebody? Remember, you lied to somebody and were discussing one of your children's very personal mental health issues. Okay. Then all you wanted was money. You asked for money. You got it. And then the next week you came back and you said it was the other one. You said it was both children that were having that specific mental health issue, right? Don't fucking ever tell me that I do this, talk about your kids. There are things that I am very well aware of and can prove, by the way, that I don't talk about to protect them. When they were taken, I knew. When Faith was put in foster care, I knew. I didn't get up on this bitch and talk about it because I was trying to shield them from it. But guess what? We couldn't shield them from your fucking mouth. Your mouth. You are the reason that information had to be put out. Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you. You are the reason, Lori. I want you to understand this because for that month, people kept coming and saying this. She said this. She said that. She said this. She said that. And we were trying to keep it off the fucking internet because it wasn't your fucking business. It was theirs. And we were, imagine their mother being the person that we're fucking fighting to keep their kids' personal fucking shit off the internet. Imagine a normal fucking mother would have been mortified for that stuff to get out. Not you. You used it as a means to get money on the back end. The fuck out of here.
She caused trauma. Lots of fucking trauma. And then she thinks other people are going to be held accountable for it. Nah, bro. See, I communicate. I show receipts. Y'all sleep on my receipts. That's all. Let's sleep on this.
I don't think you know what receipts are, bitch.
Shit. No, why is my mom's wrong? You play on motherfucking people, bro. The fuck? You cared about her?
No, you play on people. You play on people. The fuck?
And her? Yeah, it shows, baby.
You're an embarrassment.
The girl did, she did really on some dailies, but we're sorry but she never said sorry about putting your motherfucking business on the app or telling bitches my business because somebody motherfucking told her.
Girl, listen to me. I want you to understand, Lori. I would love to get up on here and just verbal vomit everything that I know that you've told people about your kids. Okay? They don't deserve that. I don't give a fuck about you. Not a single fuck. I do not care what you got going on. It is your children that deserve better. All right. And you don't even fucking see it. That's what's crazy to me. You don't see it. It is wild to me.
So let's not take accountability of the trauma got on the applause, right? None of them do. So even the ones I talked to and trusted in, okay, they all know I communicated. They know who was on YouTube motherfucking streaming my whole personal phone call with another person on a phone. They had somebody on YouTube streaming all motherfucking.
Girl, let me try to teach you something. All right. Let me try to fucking teach you something. All right. This is streaming, you stupid bitch. Okay. Yeah, facts, two of a kind. This is streaming. Right now, I am streaming this video and telling you what a royal piece of fucking shit you are, okay? That call was never streamed. Never. That call was never streamed. I took clips of that call and played it live, but that entire call has never been played. Can you hear me? I can't watch her without Mickey Mouse fan commentary. I can't do it. Can you hear me before I continue? Hi, sugar. It's wild to me. Okay, thank you, Cal. That call has never been streamed because I would have never released it in its full fucking context. Hi, Eldon. I would have never done that. All right? And you, bitch, should be thanking your fucking lucky stars that I didn't, because the contents of that call is nauseating. Okay? Nauseating.
I talk, communicate. So we're going to get somewhere.
You don't.
And I got all my fucking receipts too. That just won't go to TikTok though.
Very
will
much.
not.
At all.
Goes to the right people on us. Just that. Or no. A lot of people jumped on a bandwagon because they scared of bitches. Quit being a pussy! Quit being scared, man up! Well, I guess because they know how wild they are. If they know how wild, they don't fuck with me in this. Well, you ain't doing that wrong, and yeah, look. So if I'm a piece of shit, then I guess you want to, Bunny. Stick right beside me, baby. We'll be one together. Remember, I'm a piece of shit. So, the trauma I've caused, but you, as a stranger, and others, but people care for you, girl. People care.
So because you're their mother, it's okay that you cause them trauma? Philly, what are you doing? Legit, Sherry. Y'all, Billy just came in, so she's going to start kicking shit around. It just is what it is. No. Psycho Bunny didn't do that. Hi, baby blue eyes. You hear her with the ball? She's fucking kicking stuff around. PB did not cause your children to be taken away. That you did that. All right. You did that.
What do you about? Because karma ain't coming for you. God ain't you. God is himself.
I'm not worried. Excuse me, let me speak for myself. I don't worry about karma. I don't worry about God. I know that I add to my karma bank every fucking day. You, Lori, all you do is suck people of anything that benefits you. Normal mothers, okay? Normal mothers would sacrifice for their children. You don't know shit about that. You take what people give them and fucking keep it, right? Because if I remember correctly, and on that one of those very calls, actually, somebody sent you a package and you said the neighbors stole it. Do you remember that? Recently, you said that you never got it, though. So, like, not only are you stupid, okay, you're also a really bad fucking liar. All right? Just so you know.
It's just wild, bro. What? Somebody gives you information and you tell other people, not me, because I didn't show not motherfucker shit. Not a soul, nor do I care to.
Girl, listen. That's a lie. That's a lie. Okay? Dylan, really? That's a lie. Everything that I know about your kids came straight out of your fucking mouth. Straight out of your mouth. Straight out of your mouth. And like, I have that to prove it.
Your business. It's my family. It's my business.
Good, then fucking take care of it. Stop being a weak bitch and take care of it. Stop relying on other fucking people to take care of it. The fuck?
I mean, I guess it's off your shoulders. It's the situation, whether it's some forgiveness to give off.
Who the fuck is asking your bitch ass for forgiveness? That's what I want to know, because it ain't me. It ain't me. If I did it, I fucking stand on it. And there's a reason why I stand on it. I'm not you. I'm not over here saying over there or over there or over there. No, bitch. If I did it, I stand on it. Hi, Crazy Chrissy. Fuck, I forgot that recipe.
That's what I'm talking about. We don't have fun. Don't see it. Never told you shit like me. I'm about your drink.
Well, motherfucker, don't think this is it. Well, I'm supposed to. Try, fix this internet shit.
I'll tell you how to fix the internet, Lori. Get the fuck off it. Get off it. I know, be gross. I know.
I'm about TikTok. I'm gonna run the shit.
Start with toilet paper, Lori. Let's be fucking serious here. Okay? You're gonna buy TikTok. You can't afford to buy a fucking coffee. Also, just so you understand, you can't fucking dance, all right? I don't know if anybody's ever told you that, but zero rhythm, girl. You look like you need to like put WD-40 on your motherfucking hips before you film, okay? The curls are ridiculous. Hi, Ohio. Ridiculous. And like not a single fucking person is your real friend to be like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. You can't go out looking like that. No, nobody cares. They just let you go out and fucking embarrass yourself. Wild shit.
I really am trying to sing and dance, girl. Oh, cash out, baby girl, I'm telling you, baby. Oh, God, you know, I swear you ain't got to. I love you. Thank you, though. Seriously, really don't.
Hey, Lori, just really quickly, what does the Bible say about liars? What does the Bible say about liars, Lori? Can you tell me that? You know, or do you not think you're a liar? I'd like to see your psychopath. I would. Can you get that to me? I really want to see if I'm right. Exactly. And like, that's how, I'm sorry, y'all. She is kicking this ball all over the place. I'm sorry. Right. Like, they told her to get off the fucking internet. They did. I'm sorry. She's just like kicking it everywhere, y'all. Oh, no, I hope you're doing all right.
Just be an adult, baby. That's all. Be an adult.
Lori, ma'am, are you kidding? Be an adult? Maybe you should be an adult. What are you going to do when Trump makes you work 20 hours a week to keep your benefits? That's what I agree. Listen, Pancake, I agree. I'm not disagreeing. I know you hear it. I'm sorry. I wrote a statement. Yeah, she's like playing soccer with it all over the floor. Villain. She has this new collar. Ryan, are you here? So hi, hooker. Ryan sent us a couple of things months ago, and one of them was collars, right? And she grew out of the ad tag collar that I got, so I had to change it. And she's got the one that Ryan gave her. Hold on, maybe I have Finn's here because Finn doesn't let me do it as easily. And it has like these little charms, like these little heart charms on it. She does not fucking like it. She doesn't. She was trying to get it off half the night last night. Right. I'd love to see how she's going to deal with that.
So much rushes in you. Don't you do the dirty girl. Don't you be sloppy, baby. Not saying you are. Not saying you are.
And how the fuck, listen, I don't understand these people. Okay. How the fuck do you talk shit about people you took money from? What is going on with that? Because that blows my mind. It legitimately blows my fucking mind that these people have taken money from people and then want to talk shit about them. No, Dirty Hooker is in the chat. I thought that though, Buxrule, when I said, because I normally say Dirty Hooker, right? And I thought about that. Right, yeah, she's going to school. Well, you're going to go back to the 5th grade? Let's be fucking serious. Yeah.
Oh, Lord, shut. What they all motherfucking parents did, but what is this? Yeah, thank you very much, baby. You really ain't got to do that. It's good to see you. Thank you, Kitty, though.
Also, I don't know if I passed that part because I did put a timestamp in. We could play music on YouTube. You know, aren't you a content creator, Lori? Shouldn't you know like the basic rules of content creation, or no?
Gotcha. You work, Kitty. Thank you. Sorry, next stranger on this app. Not you. Somebody, they know who they is. Oh, they all know who they are. There's one specific one that's definitely, well.
What happened, Billy?
You're nice, like a river.
You see how Mickey Mouse fan muted it? That's it. Come on, Bill. Come here. Don't come on me. You're gonna get me. You're gonna get me. I don't have.
Oh, the other thing made me fall.
We couldn't be so fucking lucky.
This is a big shit.
Anyway, I think I got to the point. All right. I appreciate you. Just listen. The other day, I appreciate you, Jackie. The other day, she said people had GoFundMes for like toilet paper. And I was talking to Mickey Mouse fan. I said, Lori has had GoFundMes. So like, it's weird to me. I know it's a foreign concept to people like you, Lori, but people can like fundraise to give to other people. You know, I appreciate you, Bucks. Like you could fundraise and then take that money and spend it on other people or give it to other people, right? And I know that you may not understand that type of high kick rocks. I know that you might not understand that type of altruistic behavior because you are a selfish bitch, right? But people could do that. You know, not everybody would make up GoFundMes for people 2 years after they died. They also, oh no, I'm sorry. They also wouldn't make fundraisers for somebody else's kid that got shot that can't fucking stand you and the parents weren't aware of the fundraising. Nobody, that's a Lori thing, okay? Not everybody else does that. I know, Sue. I'm sorry. It takes me, sometimes I really gotta, and I don't, you know, like I gotta tone it down a bit. My bad. I apologize.
But it's shit, I don't understand it. It's not me, guys. That's not my education level yet. I'll understand that when the education down the road. But right now, I'm trying to figure out why we do what we do as adults. I'm not on that level yet.
We know. Thank you. You're trying to figure out why we do what we do as grown adults. You're not on that level yet. We're aware, Lori. We know that you are not aware of what normal, productive members of society do as adults, parents, excuse me. We also know that you're not aware of what parents are supposed to do and like protect their children and guide their children. No, not Lori. Lori wants to teach her kids to be just like her. Okay. I want to know, Lori, did you see your daughter's 10 TikTok pages or no? Did you see the videos that she was posting as a 13, 14-year-old girl or no? You were too busy on your own platforms and not paying attention to what she was doing, and it wasn't good. Okay? Did you know that she had that many TikTok pages or no? I don't think you did. Listen, I promise you, I am so grateful that my kids, they weren't like that, you know, hi, how are you? And I find it so fucking unfortunate that you think that your behavior is anything that a teenage girl should be modeling. That's a concern. That is a concern. It is not normal at all. At all. Andy has those links, by the way. I sent them to Andy so that he could see what it appeared that you were okay with. You know? And to me, you are the kind, and not in these, you are the kind of woman that would encourage a teenage girl to be in a relationship. Okay, you're not a mother, Lori. You are an egg donor. I reported it.
You'll have a baby.
Look at
yes, you will make you sin, Nelson. Now, if you keep sinning and do it.
Like you? I'm just wondering.
What? Yeah, let me not educate you. Learn on your own time, bitch. That's right.
I think that's fun. I'm getting the next link. Bear with me.
These are not mine. They're from TikTok shop. Years ago, like, well, that was years ago, but yeah, I was in everything happened there, huh? Years ago, but it was an oh, cash, thank you, baby. Thank you. You know what? You don't even give me hat, nothing. Just pray for me, baby. That's all. Pray for me. Got my nerves. You know, my nerves. I
don't pray for you, bitch. I pray for your kids. You're not worthy of my prayers.
And it's anxiety medicine, and it's nothing. You know, I won't take no big uppers or downers, anything.
That's a lie. I know for a fact that not once but twice your daughter's pain stimulant count was off after a med locker.
But that's coming down soon. Oh, soon. No problem.
I also have my ideas about that, but they're not fact, so I don't want to spread my opinion as fact. I don't want people to take what I think the case is as fact, so I'm just going to keep it over there.
Oh, damn, she's pretty. Reset, let go, FM. I really don't. Maybe I swear. How do I have a goal, though? I didn't even set nothing up. What the hell? My goal is to... Excuse me? I am dry bagging for your fucking pockets.
Well, that's what it looks like, that your goal is to like people over here that like are productive members of society and good parents. That's what it looks like to us. Is your goal is to be the biggest piece of shit TikTok has ever seen. That's what it looks like to me.
Who the fuck is Miley? Okay, whatever you say.
Also, just so it comes out of my mouth, you are never going to catch me in your fucking chat, especially at 4 a.m, bitch. Okay? I am not losing. I appreciate you, Danny. I am not losing sleep. Okay? to be in your life. You're never going to have to worry about that. I do not go into your lives. I do not go near your lives. I support Mickey Mouse Fan and her replay channel. Or what you're doing. If I need to see the chat, I'll go over there. But you are never going to catch me in your life. Ever. All right? So stop trying to rage bait, because after this, it's radio silence.
Oh, look at the coat I'm wearing. The coat I'm wearing. Hold up. Okay, it doesn't match, but hold on.
Also, I thought that I should let you know that Mickey Mouse Fan's email has nothing to do with MMF. Is now a bad time to tell you that. I promise you that myself nor Mickey Mouse are emailing you, texting you, doing, yep, that's exactly who it is. Any of that stuff. Okay, we are not doing that. Sorry. So I guess, like, maybe find somebody else to blame, because it ain't us.
So I will be warned.
My goodness.
Squeaky, get out of here. Why are you even here? See your fucking clip.
The outfit gets worse. Are you telling me that outfit could get worse? Girl, it also wasn't squishy. So maybe you should apologize for squishy. When the fuck do we get to hear your accountability, Lori? When the fuck do we get to hear you apologize for every fucking time that you lie about us, right? Wild. I know, it's crazy because
Whitney,
Now she thinks because that account has the name Squishy in it, that that's Squishy.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
you here for Squishy to clip a bitch? Go clip your underwear.
girl, I'm not, I'm gonna try to, like, you know, I don't think, hi, Ryan. I don't think, let me say this. Let me back up a second. Hi, JC. Girl, listen to me. I think that this is just, you know, my thoughts on it. I think that you should worry about your underwear. I don't know that people look at you and then look at Squishy and think that Squishy is the one that needs to worry about any of that. I definitely think it's you. 100%.
Grow up.
Also, I want everybody to understand that Cash App Chronicles, she's just a pick-me, okay? Hi, Melissa. She's a pick-me. So she's going into Lori's chat to try to rage bait some attention. Don't give it to her. She ain't worth it.
Quit clocking pockets. What does she think? Because she got a couple gifts, people are in there trying to see what she's getting? Nobody fucking cares what gift she gets. And whatever the fuck she's got in her pocket, she's bummed from someone else.
Ain't that the fucking truth? Ain't that the truth? I promise you, nobody gives a fuck, Lori. Nobody gives a fuck. We're all good over here, okay? I'm telling you, Smurf. I'm telling you.
Thank you, baby. Oh. All right, today, let's go. Catch a road. And we'll talk to God until dawn. Yeah, absolutely. I bit my tongue as soon as I seen that one coming, that's for sure. I've seen a few clips of no one that needs to grow up.
Well, keep biting your tongue or fucking apologize because it wasn't squishy. No?
And, oh, thank you. Because it wouldn't have been long and Lori would have probably messed up with positivity. It would have been, never ever sue the driver who crashed into you ever car.
Lori, how do you rebuke yourself? You say, I want to rebuke the devil, right? Hi, Snufflap. You are the devil. Do you know that? Do you know, Ryan? I don't see you here. Hold on a second, y'all. I don't know why. Hold on a second. Mickey Mouse Fans, the only way that I could also listen to her. But I don't listen. I don't know. But I can't.
What's a better way to get compensated? That's faster and easier. Well, we're not worried about suing people, but there are content creators that love the suing process. I don't know. This is not my problem. Oh no.
Girl, aren't you? Isn't that you? Weren't you the one that told us you had a list of 12 names, right? That was you? Or no? Is that you? You're lucky, by the way. You're lucky. I'm telling you, Lumpy. You're lucky because the amount of times that you've lied about me, just repeating what other people are saying, that you are not smart enough to understand their lies. If you had something, I could sue you. Just so you know. All right?
all sources know I do not have a GoFundMe. It is going to get looked into just in case there is one open with my name.
Hey, Lori, I want you to know, all right? I want you to understand that I don't think that you understand what a digital footprint is, okay? And I'm not going to say that you made that GoFundMe, all right? But I do lean strongly that way because I find it strange that you were the only one that had that link, all right? Where did you get that link? If you didn't make the GoFundMe or somebody around you didn't make that GoFundMe, how would you get the link? And just so everybody understands, there was a family GoFundMe, there was a real one, and there was a fake one that was made, okay? Why did you get the link? How would you have gotten the link to the fake GoFundMe if you weren't involved with making it, okay? And I'm just here to tell you, all right? If the police are looking into that, they can get the exact address, IP address, not IEP, Lori, IP address that GoFundMe was created from, all right? And I just thought, being that you had, the visit from the cops and all, I just thought that you should know that because something tells me that you're not swift enough to understand that there is a digital footprint with every single thing that you do from either fucking device. All right. And I don't know if you know what a forensic search is of the phone, but they will be, if they do a forensic check on your device, they will be able to tell every time you opened it, every fucking keystroke that you have made on that device. All right. I just thought that was important information to you, okay?
In it, I know how to GoFundMe, bro. So many things, accountability. So there is one, it's getting looked into.
Well, you better hope there was none created in your children's name either.
Never had a GoFundMe, don't need one.
You what? You what? You never had a GoFundMe? Do I need to go back to Dropbox to show all of IP addresses do not lie? And VPNs don't even save you because they could grab the Wi-Fi link. But anywhoosies, didn't you have a GoFundMe when your parents and your sister died for a burial that was 2 years after they passed? Also, didn't you have a GoFundMe for a single mom that wasn't you? Do y'all could go back, rewind about to the beginning of this? We talked about this in the beginning of the live.
And I was also educated, those are for emergencies. Like if your home caught on fire or a passing, and here you got mugs just using that shit for dog food, ass tissue.
Who, you? Do you want me to go back and share it again? Hold on. I got you, Lori. I got you. I will show again the exact things that you made your GoFundMes for, just because it appears that you forgot a bit. So we'll go back, okay? Give me a second. Where's this one? No, live. I need this one. Here we go. We'll go here. All right. You see, these are all the Facebook fundraising. Those are all you as well. Is this you? This one right here. That's you, right? That's you. Is that what you were gonna buy with the GoFundMes? I'm just wondering. What about this one? Is this you? Now remind me, when did Lori's that's another fucking thief. Don't worry. This one, and then there's this one right here, right? Look at the date on that. Okay. You never made a GoFundMe? In 2023. Well, that's weird. What date did you say that your family passed away? I don't think it was in 2023. I could be wrong. But that's 2023. Does anybody in here remember filling? Does anybody in here, was it 2021? It's weird. But they were cremated. Yeah, you're right. They were. So like, what in the fuck was actually the purpose of this? Hi, Lori. I'm Lori. My parents and my sister passed away. I'm a single mom of 2 girls needing help with funeral costs and arrangements, and a little bit will help. Appreciate you all. God bless. The holidays are not the same. Did you not make this GoFundMe, Lori? Did you not make that one? I'm just wondering because somebody made these 2 GoFundMes, and then there are multiple Facebook fundraisers on your Facebook. So I think that maybe, this is just my opinion is that you have a problem with projection. That's what I think. But anyway, let's get back to it, shall we? See, Lori, we like receipts over here.
Shopping spree? Yeah, we ain't the same. I don't need to go GoFundMe. I just come $70, $25, whatever. I don't know.
Isn't that funny? She named 3 things that she has asked for money for: toilet paper, dog food, and shopping spree. And the shopping spree, she had asked several people for money so she could go to the thrift store. Yeah, that was her thing. When she was in the trailer in the RV, she loved bumming money and going to the thrift store.
Whatever I do is whatever. But that is what I will not do. No. Right, you can do it with you, girl. I love you. Go ahead. I do love you. Thank you for the medication. I would take a picture of you, right? I will, in a heartbeat, baby, just from my pocket.
I feel so bad for that dog, y'all. You have no idea how badly I feel for that dog. Because the dog has no, I'm trying to pull up the next link, bear with me, guys. I feel bad for the dog. At least Leia, just so everybody knows, Leia is living her absolute best life, far away from fucking Lori. She lives a really good life, and I'm really glad. Leia lives a very good life. I know the audio goes out when I try. They're already closed. They wouldn't do any good. She also raised no money, so there's that. Hold on. I know the audio goes out for a sec.
People that say I'm drama. I am. So messing with my family, my kids, that's not drama. That's one thing I don't play on or play with is my children.
Lori, remind me how many strange men you brought around your kids. Remind me. How many? Imagine if it's more than one. Imagine willingly bringing your teenage daughters around people that have fucking convictions for child pornography or child sex assault. That's excuse me. Excuse me, ma'am. All right. Excuse me, ma'am.
Time in and time out, I've told millions of strangers.
Millions? Do you really think that millions of strangers are interested in fucking Lori Jones? You get 6 people in your lives, Lori. What the fuck are you talking about? For real?
To stop doxing.
I want you to show proof that your children were doxed. That's what we want from you. You know what receipts are, right? I fixed it. I'm sorry, Ryan. I just saw it, but you should be good now. Show me. I want you to show me when your children were doxxed. That's what I want, because it ain't me. You have no idea the amount of information I hold regarding your children that I have never put on the fucking internet to save them. Not you, bitch. Trust me, I want everybody to know what an absolute and total piece of dog shit fucking mother you are. But that's more important to me. Fuck out of here. You're a pig, dude.
Stop talking about my children. Stop this and that. It's not drama. It's letting people know. Stop. You know, like someone touches you, you tell them to stop.
I fucking wish you would, bitch. I wish you would. I wouldn't tell you to stop. I promise you that.
They're supposed to. Yeah. Well, here we going on almost 2 years here.
What, are you fucking stupid? Well, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me. You are stupid, but that's irrelevant. Do you want to know the date I posted my first Lori Jones video? Because it might be just around a year ago today. All right. Nobody over here, I've never even seen you be doxxed until fucking recently. Okay. You just say this shit. So show proof. That's
here, and people are still with my kids, with my family. That is.
Well, if it's your family, then fucking do the right thing and fucking act like it. How about that? I could sit over here and tell you that you're a piece of shit human being and a piece of shit mother and not talk about your kids. You have no idea the amount of shit that I hold out of your fucking mouth, bitch. What about the pictures of the foster kids? You didn't give a fuck. right? You shared those to people, hoping that those people would give you some sympathy money. You don't know why those fucking kids were in that foster home. You don't know if they're being fucking taken away from a violent parent. You risk their safety for some fucking money on the internet. You don't know why those kids were in foster care. How do you know? You don't know why they were taken away from their fucking parents. You don't know what they were victims of, but you shared their fucking pictures to people, right? Putting them at risk. You have no idea the amount of shit that I've tried to keep off this fucking internet regarding your fucking kids. And I don't do it so that people don't know their fucking business. But you are a piece of fucking dog shit, Lori. I appreciate you, Kelly. You are disgusting.
None of their business, none of their concern, nothing to nothing. I don't call that drama. I call that standing on business.
Bitch, you couldn't stand on business with those weak fucking knees? What the fuck are you talking about standing on business? What kind of business are you standing on exactly? My personal opinion is she's in an IOP program. That's my opinion. Because you've been standing on business and yet nobody's been fucking contacted by any police. All right, you know that would be the first call, right? You know that the police would contact us, right? Or no? With your fucking empty ass threats about cases. Get the fuck out of here. You're a whole ass clown. A whole ass clown.
And letting people know, mind your business. If that's what if you feel I'm a piece of shit.
I do. I think actually I'm going to give you a fucking award, bitch. I think you're one of the biggest pieces of shit I have ever seen in my 46 years on this fucking planet. How about that? There's something you're fucking good at. Being a goddamn piece of shit. There you go, Lori. There you go. You finally did something fucking, you got named something. The fuck out of here.
Okay, keep your opinions to yourself.
No, bitch. Make me.
Okay, because God knows I'm not a piece of shit.
Yeah, okay.
But nor am I a perfect mother, a perfect human, a perfect anything.
You're right. You are far from a perfect anything. Like you are like a step up from like a fucking gnat. That's what you are. Yeah, that too, right? Remember, people forgot about that too.
Nor will I ever be. Nobody's perfect, nor is anybody better than the next.
I'm gonna argue with that. I'm a better woman. I'm a better mother. I am a better human being than you think you are. Okay? You think you are. You could sit over there and try to point fingers at everybody else, bitch, but I promise you, you are right up there with Gabby, in my opinion. Maybe even worse, because you allow your children to act like you on the internet at 13. The fuck are you teaching those kids? To be like you? That's not the world most of us want for our kids. The fuck?
So, again, it is not drama when I am telling people to stop with my children and me and their father and this and that. Just stop. What's wrong? It's not drama. That's telling you to quit.
Hey, Lori, how about this? Give me permission to drop everything I know about your children. Give me permission to share everything that I hold in my hands about what you've told people about your children. You want to do that? You're going to do that? How about you give me permission to share every screenshot, every recorded call, and I will drop it all and we'll see who the bigger piece of shit is. How about that? I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Oh yeah, thank you. Lori, different states, just the caseworker is a mandated reporter. Teachers are mandated reporters, Lori, you know that, right? Teachers, medical professionals, police officers. There are more than just caseworkers that are mandated reporters. It also depends in that. Thank you for bringing that up. Nobody is calling the school, all right? I promise you nobody's calling the school. Even if somebody did call the school could not even confirm or deny that that child is a fucking student there, okay? But this fucking moron right here doesn't have the common sense. There are a lot of mandated reporters around here, y'all, okay? Stop, super guy. They could not even confirm that child is a student there. But this fucking moron doesn't know that because she only got to the 4th grade, right? She doesn't know, correct. There are so many different states have different regulations, you know, where sometimes, I think in Indiana, actually, every resident is a mandated reporter. I could be wrong, but in certain states, it's just everybody is a mandated reporter. If you see something, you say something, period. But this fucking idiot, all right, how many times have you called your child's school, Lori? I'm sorry, you're right, Ozen. I will do better. How many times have you called your kid's school, Lori, that you don't know that you have to verify who you are before they even talk to you? That often, huh? They don't just give information out about children to anybody that dials the fucking number. You're just fucking stupid.
Good morning, everybody.
You're dumb. Nobody is getting that information. I could call a school right now and they're going to verify who I am before she doesn't understand that. She just wants to throw lies out there. Well, let's say, how many people in here work at schools or are teachers? Because you can't talk to people like, I know. She's so dumb. Like, there's dumb. Like, I don't even know if she beats Gabby with a 61 at this point. And I'm just being honest. I don't think so, to be completely honest, right? But she doesn't understand this stuff. All right. Hey, Lori, one of the people that runs your snark page is a fucking mandated reporter, bitch. Oops. Huh? Oops. All right. People that watch this are mandated reporters. They have to report things that they see or not. I'm telling you. Okay, so you agree, Tuvacoin? There ain't no way. There is no. Right. Like, I really struggle to find it. Like, you know. It truly is crazy, because I don't think that she's smarter than Lori. Hold on, y'all. Let me grab this. I'm gonna set it to the timestamp that I need. But like, she doesn't understand that there are people out there that have this profession, right? And they're not gonna violate that oath that they take for Lori fucking Jones, bitch. Nobody is doing that. Nobody is risking their job and their livelihood for fucking you. They're gonna report it. I'm sorry, y'all. I want to set this up with the timestamp in the thing. Hold on. Before I send it to myself. Hold on. Copy link. Hold on, y'all. It's crazy to me. It blows my mind. I agree. I agree. And I say it a lot. I didn't know that there were people like this that existed before I was on TikTok. Like, I knew that people were addicts or like shitty parents, right? Like, but I never saw people that lacked so much self-awareness that, hi Tin, what up, Court? That they did not. I never seen it before, ever in my life. And I say this too. I remember thinking that Ashley, Miss Ashley Cat, was the least self-aware person that I had ever seen. And I swear to God, the internet was like, bitch, hold my beer. And they've gotten consistently worse as the time has gone on, right? And it blows my mind because, like, listen, I lived in a fucking trap house. So, like, if those people, okay, that I was around then were better in some ways, let me, than what I'm seeing on fucking TikTok, it blows my mind. It blows my mind. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking about the fact that I wasn't going to be able. Shaw, are you here? I think it's more than that, to be honest. I would like to see Huss like a Val, because I say this a lot. They have very similar qualities, right? If you look back at the people that have become topics of my public conversations, they all have very similar qualities, and it truly just blows my mind that they don't see it. Because even at my worst, right, I knew that I was fucked up. It blows my mind that they don't have that. That's what I'm saying. I knew I was a junkie, and I knew that I was fucked up and I needed to get better, but I was nothing like that. I was still aware in that sense. And it really does blow my fucking mind that these people, they don't see it. They don't see it. I personally think that, and weaponizing religion is another one that both her and Gabby do. Bear with me a second. My sound is going to go out while I pull the other one up. Oops. Why isn't it giving me the right? There we go. Bear with me a second, y'all. Hold on a second. Bear with me. Yeah, I could type. That I've always been really fast typing. Hold on. Another Mickey Mouse fan, right? Just bear with me a second because Dropbox is now moving. Hold on.
Oops, yo, not you.
I can't even take her voice, y'all.
Not my dad. What? Did I spell?
What was this one, Sam?
This, you don't see. I mean, who gives a fuck if she did move?
That's just a gross. Oops, my kid's his stepdad. I mean, always be dad, so period.
I agree.
Oops, yo, not you.
I know. I can't even say here. Same, Dobby.
What? Did I spell? They truly feel I'm moving. They truly feel I'm moving. All right.
Does anybody else notice that she never completes a sentence or no? Because it's she never. I can't listen. She'll seem on the same way. But lately she's been fucking running her mouth about me a bunch. So I have to go back. You know what I'm saying? I have to go back and store it. It blows my mind. Right. I wish she'd fucking shut up, Lori. You know who talks to themselves in third person? Lori? Narcissists. I bet you didn't know that.
I mean, who gives a fuck if she did move to PA? Who cares?
Nobody.
Sir Axel. Look, I was just lying. Look, and you know. Look. Sir Axel. Look, I was just lying. Look, and you know. Look, me saying this is but anyway, that's watching it years, Lori. Believe that. Someone came. I was live and it ended my life. I don't know why I did that, but anyway, someone came in here doxing Andy. Is what they did. And I'm pretty sure that was villain. But if I'm wrong, I will say I'm wrong, villain. But we got him on her. Oh, here she is. Oh, and sir.
Okay, bitch, you were wrong. I promise you. Okay, number one, not in 5 fucking years have I ever doxed anybody. I bet you don't know what doxing is, huh, Lori? I bet you don't. Also, I don't come into your chat. It is 4 in the fucking morning, bro. I ain't losing my sleep to come into your fucking chat. All right. So if you're wrong, you'll apologize. I'll wait. I'll wait for you to apologize for being wrong. Okay.
Sir Axel. Okay.
Oh, that's why. Okay, remember at the beginning I said, I don't know what happened because I was asleep. I don't know what happened, but she came live for a minute or so and then she ended and went live on another account, on her old account it was a few minutes and then she went live again, or I don't know. That's the way the download picked it up. That's why. See, so I wasn't in the chat. I was asleep. I pulled all of this. You don't see the chat. It's because I pulled the download. So I wasn't awake. I wasn't in there. That's where they doxed themselves. I don't know. That's why I didn't see it. Okay. But does she really believe that Villain was up at 5 a.m. In Lori's chat doxing Andy, get the fuck out of here. Like she don't have nothing better to do. Doesn't work, doesn't have nothing better to do, but sit around and wait for Lori to go live so she could dox Andy. Delusional as fuck.
So hold on here.
I
All right,
agree.
hon. I saw you, girl. I saw you, baby. I saw Hyper and you. All right, y'all good. So someone came in this chat doxing Andy. We don't need to be doxing people. That's what we don't need to be doing. Just leave people alone. Yeah, so now I got to try to make sure that this person don't crash out, because that's what these people want, is for people just to crash out. They love.
Hey, Lori, I bet you didn't know Andy has my phone number. Did you know that? I bet you didn't. I bet you didn't know that Andy could just text me. Or do you think this is the best part about it? Andy doesn't believe you. Okay. So from where I'm sitting, once again, you, Lori Jones, are making up some bullshit. I am not answering any texts if I okay. Where I'm sitting, this is just another. So do y'all remember when Lori said that man texted her, right? We all went, I know, but I still don't do it. I edit people, Victoria, okay? Everybody on the planet knows Victoria's information. I edited every single bit of personal information in that Victoria series. I don't do that. Whether people know it or not, I'm not going to do that. Nope. But I bet that you didn't know that Andy knows that I wouldn't do that. But if we go back to before, when Andy first joined TikTok, right? And you said that man, Stephen James Puma, also still waiting on that for you, but he is out of prison and has been since June. So you don't remember that, right? There was a 6-hour span where we went from, right, exactly, Jakey, right? Why would I not do it in my own live where it would be more effective? I just don't do that, because contrary to what I believe about the people that become public topics in my conversation, I don't think that anybody should feel unsafe in their home, right? I would not do that. However, when you did that, right, Andy learned right then and there that you are going to lie and use whatever you have to use in order to get a reaction out of him. All right. And if you notice, I'm the reactions to the things, let me be clear here so that crazy shit, right? The reactions that you are trying to push on Andy don't go through because he knows you're lying. The Puma guy who Lori never pressed charges against. He got out of prison at the end of June. I did file a FOIA. I just haven't gotten the answer back yet. And that too, right? So you can't have it both ways, Lori. How'd you know? I bet you didn't know, Lori, that on those very public court documents, okay, anybody can go and look up your address. Did you know that? I also want to be 100% clear. Nobody, all right? Nobody works in the post office or in the fucking court. Lori, you are infamous, bitch. Nobody is going to risk their livelihood for a bum bitch like you. Full stop, okay? I'm guessing that it's a lie. That's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing it's a lie. And that's where I'm going to keep it at that. But nobody is doing that. Nobody is messing with your fucking mail. All right. I think that you think that like you're a lot more important than you actually are. Nobody is risking their livelihood for you. Okay. So even if somebody worked at the court, right, or exactly, Kiki, nobody is doing that. All right. I know it's crazy. Nobody is doing that. Oh, I love that. I love Tinny. She's my favorite little dog on TikTok. My female dog. Shadow is my other favorite. So I'm glad. I don't understand it, but somebody told me she said that this morning, and I was like, she really, like, there's no way. I know there was no lawyer. I know. And that's what I'm saying, is that she doesn't understand that the majority of us, okay, are intelligent, right? Or some of us even have profession. It is great news. some of us even have professions in these types of fields, right? So she doesn't understand what's public record and what's not. Yes, we love Tinsley over here, and we are so happy that she is getting better. And then she's talking about this attorney. Girl, listen to me. There are no names, all right? And I promise you that even the people that support you know you're lying. I do love Jax. I do love Jax. Have I ever done? Jax and Tinny would make such cute babies, y'all. Lily, do you have him posted? Can you post them so people could see him? Yeah, I love Jax. Jax is cute too. But Jax and Tinny would make such cute puppies. They really would. I love Tinsley too. I know. Tinsley was struggling for a while, so I'm really glad that she's doing better. I know, but they would make such I'm gonna Lily post a picture of Jax so people could see him because he is the cutest little guy. Me too. Right, crazy Chrissy. Nobody is doing that. Okay. Nobody. You're right. You're not wrong. Oh, you're right. Two of a kind just bought a really cute chihuahua too. Yes. Hi. Nobody is doing that, y'all. I promise you. And listen to me. Even if somebody had that type of job around me, I would never ask somebody to risk their livelihood. That is how people feed their families, right? I would never ask somebody to do some shit like that. That's just crazy work, okay? Also, Lori, I know multiple people that live 10 minutes away from you. Multiple, okay? I'm not going to say that I haven't fucking thought about it because I have. But if you think, are they fucking with you at all? No, right? No. That's weird. I'm sure that's the next accusation. But you're going to have to learn that public records, all right? Don't lie about public records. You just wind up looking fucking stupid, all right? That judge, your lawyer, I'm sorry, that lawyer covered you for your neglect case, okay? That's it. Full stop. He's not going after TikTok people, all right? And just because you don't have a basic understanding of how the law works, Eldon, she's up next. Exactly, Mahalo. Most adults wouldn't. She doesn't understand that because she's fucking dumb, right? She doesn't get that. But most of us, you're gonna have to go back for Lori because I'm about to move on. So she doesn't understand that like most of us have like a general idea of how things like that go, you know? So like just because she doesn't understand it doesn't mean we don't. It doesn't mean we don't. All right. Pro se. I know, tough word. We can't even get you to understand English, so Latin might be a little difficult, okay? Means no lawyer appeared for you yesterday, Lori. You appeared pro se, meaning you were defending yourself. All right. Most people understand how this works and can read the minutes of a court hearing and understand what it means. But I promise you, nobody over here is intimidated by what you got saying. All you do is fucking lie. That's it. That legitimately liabilities. Period. And you're not scaring us. All right. Mickey Mouse fan. Also, just so you understand this, because I heard you say something about her not having a life. Do you know what a fucking bot is, Lori? Do you know that people don't have to be in your lives to record it? I guess you don't. They could use this little fucking app that you clearly know nothing about and pull that live and fucking give commentary. You didn't know that? Mickey Mouse fan is not sitting around waiting for Lori to go live. That's not how it goes, okay? Also, you're going to have to look up what fair use is, okay? Fair use means that I could sit here and give commentary and react to your bullshit on the internet, and there isn't a motherfucking thing you could do about it. Not a motherfucking thing, okay? I just thought that those were some things that you should look into because you look like a fucking moron. when you say these things. Okay. So dumb. So dumb. Okay. Next up, we're going to talk about, let me actually see something. Hold on, y'all. If you missed the beginning, Jonny blocked his daughter. Okay. Jonny blocked his daughter. Bear with me, y'all. Trackmark W. Yes. That's a great fucking hashtag. Hold on. I'm going to text her and see if she wants to come in here. You guys got to give me a second. All right. Let me deal with this. Yeah. He blocked his own fucking kid because of her. Because she said that she's not good for him. Bitch, you're not good for him. Where's the money, Kelly? Where's the money? We're not getting distracted here, boo. Okay. Yeah. Where's the, hold on, y'all. I got to take this. Give me a sorry, y'all. Listen, I'm just gonna be honest. And it hurts my heart. Can y'all hear me? Oh, I didn't edit those for you. But JJ in the chat, we're moving on to Kelly Tucker. All right. JJ in the chat posted the text messages between Kelly and the ex. All right. When those text messages came out, okay, I didn't see them. I did not see them. I asked other people to go through them and tell me what I needed to know. All right. So JJ, Dickless stuff. JJ has them posted on her shorts tab. I shared part 1. We're going to go through what Kelly told me on the back end. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Because she told me those messages were fake. She sure did. And I'm waiting to hear from a couple of people to see if they want links so that they could come up. But it's interesting. All right. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to do that. It's interesting what she was telling me versus what was going on. Because remember, this is at the same time. Okay. Same time. All right. So we're taking a field trip into Dropbox. Did I upload them here or did I? Just going to do this really quickly. All right. We're going to, is this one? No. Hold on, y'all. Weird. Is this where you said you didn't need me to, co-sign your GoFundMe, but I'd like to see how many donations you got after I said publicly I stood against it. Here is some updated, can y'all see this or no? Here's updates, okay? These are people. You are you seeing what I'm seeing? What up, Kick Rocks? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Not refunded, not refunded, not refunded, not refunded. This anonymous donation that it says not refunded, that person sent $100 on 4/24 and another $100 on 3/31 on a different payment app, also not refunded. Okay. JJ, can you comment? Who said that? Hold on. I'm sorry. My phone is. Hold on a second. Who said that? You wish. Jennifer, I marked you on here. I have yours. Okay. I marked you. JJ's right there in the chat. She has been posting some things regarding this. She shared the text messages with the ex. Okay. Now, if you go here, all right, here's updated, right? I updated it. I took the names out because she didn't have the decency to do that. But these are the people that were not refunded. Okay. You see this? All right. I posted it on my post tabs. I posted part 1. There are 2 other parts. And I said that, I think, in the post tabs. Hold on a second. So these are people that didn't get refunded. And these are the ones that I know about. All right. These are the ones that I have receipts for. Okay. All right. Meaning I already have the proof. All right. I already have the proof that these people were not refunded. Okay. Thank you. Hold on, y'all. Always. Hi, Daisy. All right. I wonder if it's easier for me to play it this way. Open. Can I do it this way? All right. Let me make this a little. It might be easier. Can y'all see this? You might have to zoom in for this part, y'all, because I threw it in Dropbox. All right. All right. Good. Hold on. And I don't think I could make it bigger from here. Let me see. This way, maybe. Hold on. Okay. All right. You might have to zoom in to read them. All right. This is my texts with Kelly. All right. All right. You see the date, May 23rd. All right, y'all. Do you know who this guy is? Okay. Now I didn't go through them all. All right. So I don't know, but I do want to make it clear that myself, JJ, this is old. Okay. This is not current stuff. Myself, JJ, Nicole, we have apologized and moved on. That's history. However, this is context because this conversation was going on with me and Kelly as those texts that JJ posted were coming out. Okay. This is an important part of the side of conversation. All right. So please keep that in mind. I'm not just, So she deactivated, right? All right. You see me telling her if you deactivate, it'll mess with your monetization. All right. Now, mind you, all right, I didn't see those videos, right? The text messages that JJ posted, I didn't see them at the time. All right. There were people that were watching them and giving me context. Okay. All right. Oop, I didn't do that. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Now watch. Don't think Nookie will get in between. So she's trying to blame it on Nookie. All right. And I'm telling her, I don't think Nookie would have anything. Like, he's not going to get involved with this back and forth shit. Right. Okay. Okay. Pay attention. Pay attention. Because this is where things get a little interesting. All right. Mind you, remember, I didn't see those texts yet. people are just sending me stuff. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Right? Hi, Billy. Hold on. What does she say? What does that say? And I said, did he talk to them? No. I went through his phone, XYZ, all bullshit. All right. All bullshit. So at the time, all right, I want you to think about where I was. All right. These text messages are being dropped left and right, recorded conversations, etc. I don't see that, right? I have people coming to me and asking me questions. So I go to her and ask her these questions, okay? She lies to me. So I start giving her ways to disprove, all right, that this isn't Brian, that they're not talking to Brian. Pay attention. Okay? I don't know if this is the weekend. I was in Orlando, okay? All right? I fucked up the conversation. Sorry. I restarted, don't worry. I go back and start at the beginning. Okay? So now we just got to go through that first part again. All right? So look. She's telling him. Now she's going to him and flipping on him as if it was him. So I get confused, right? Wait a second. It was him or it wasn't him? Which one is going on here, right? Watch. See me get confused? You see me get confused? Wait a second. Because she's sending me these text messages that she's texting him and telling him why some more. And I'm like, wait a second. You just told me it wasn't him, right? So now I'm confused, okay? Get the transaction number, right? All right. Now I'm trying to give her ways. You see it, right? I'm trying to give her ways to disprove that this isn't really him, and she couldn't do it. Watch the gaslighting that comes with it. Look, give me a minute. Look, oops. Oopsie. Okay. Red flag. Bang. Whoa, wait a second. Why does this Cash App history have so much, right? Click the contact. Now, mind you, right? Click the contact. The total will be different from the one they posted, right? She can't do that. First red flag. Okay? Now watch. Redirect. Okay? She takes me somewhere else instead of staying focused on this Cash App. Okay? What the fuck does this have to do with anything? What are you doing? Okay? We haven't been using Cash App, right? His messages with her. Sorry, my storage just fucked up my phone. First, red flag number 2. Why are you taking text out? I don't listen, y'all. If I'm going to share my text messages, I ain't hiding a motherfucking thing. You're getting all of it. No selective. I'm not doing that. Have it all. Figure it out on your own. Second red flag, right? Now watch this. Okay? This is when I'm going to get the cat. Now, mind you, okay? Krista wasn't wrong. Krista was 100% right, okay? Now, here, look. I'm still trying to help her disprove because in my mind, it's not him, right? Bet. All right. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Hold on, y'all. Oops, my bad. I'm sorry. She's trying, okay? She's telling me how you could change the name in a screenshot. Change the name of the contact, okay? He didn't talk to them. That's not proof. Okay? Now I'm still trying to give her ways, right? Now, mind you, she couldn't prove this. It was him. All right? Trying to tell her to do this. And here it is. Okay? Gaslighting. That's what this is. Mind you, I spoke to Brian on my own after this. All right? Now, this is the narrative that she was talking about. He was jealous of Jonny. It had fucking nothing to do with that. I promise you it didn't. All right? More shit, right? Like, what? What are you talking about? Honestly, it wasn't him. I can't prove it. Okay? Now, watch. Pay attention. All right, this is me talking about dog food, blah, 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 blah.
Dude, I shit you not. I just passed 2 Georgia State patrols and a Chevrolet Impala that was facing the wrong way in traffic.
Any questions as to who these texts are, or are we good? That was not important. I left it there on purpose.
There was an Indian lady with like a 3-year-old sitting in her lap, like completely against the concrete wall.
Now, you see the photo, right? You see the photo? Watch what I say.
Facing the wrong direction in traffic.
She offers, did I ask her to crop that photo? I didn't think I did. Do you want me to scroll back? I never asked her to do that. What does that text say under the photo? I agree, Eldon. I agree. But at this time, I'm talking about my I'm going back. All right, 100%. Now, she also made a comment in one of the recent videos about how could he get any kind of rights? He's not the father, bitch. Andy got guardianship. He's not that father. You must have forgotten that, I guess. But here's my thing. I gave that man every thing that he could have used in order to get legal rights of that kid, and instead he leaves her in this environment. So in that way, I don't know that he's better, because if this were my kid, blood or not, I would not leave them in this environment, especially when now there's 2 active addicts in that home. No way. It would never happen, ever. Okay? So that's weird. People will call the cops, and he just did me a favor.
It'll take a couple of hours, maybe even a day or two.
So why she thought a couple of months ago when she stop. She thought a couple of months ago when she tried to come back in September, and I was like, skirt, we ain't doing this, right? She thought that she was going to come back and blame it all on John, who had nothing to do with it. John had absolutely nothing to do with any of this shit, okay? None of it. The problem is hold on, I got to go back. Why isn't it letting me go back? You're thieving. That's the problem here, okay? Now, I want to assure you, Kelly, let me do it this way. Let me stop sharing first so that y'all can see. Oh, it is done. Okay, hold on. Bear with me a sec, y'all. I need to go. Wait, what? Hold on. Sorry. Give me a sec. I need to go into studio. Okay, let me do this. Show off. All right, you see this? You see this, Kelly? This is all stuff that I've never released publicly. None of it. I never released all of this, Kelly. All right. Why I chose not to release it is because I sent all of this to the authorities. All of it.
Florida is where it came from. But yeah, it's got an on off button. It was, look at that, you guys, $24.99. But it is so cool. But yeah, okay. And I probably do and does your name start with a J? 3 letters?
Cash App.
If so, I do have to accept it. I just got this account, you guys. Let's see.
Why can't you use Cash App anymore, Kelly? Why can't you have Cash App? Just wondering.
Let me put my other one up because it keeps saying failed.
Now, I'm going to go through the comments of this fucking live, okay? And we'll see who was there for your platform and who are my people. Do you want to do that? We could do that. Let's see. Jonny, mine. Okay. Grace, mine.
It might be because I have to verify. Hold on, let me change the sticker.
Imagine that. You could fucking keep Tiny Monkey. But even she knows you're a whore. Just so you know.
I just opened it up day before yesterday.
Of course you did. Why'd you just open it up? Why can't you keep a fucking Cash App?
Okay, there we go, guys. That one will say HKM and it'll have a yellow logo thing.
Do you know that it is against the law for felons to have multiple payment apps, Kelly? Did you know that?
Yeah, I just opened it, Kylie, and I haven't verified it, so I have no idea. But just send it to this one up here because this one.
So where are the receipts for this fundraiser? Yeah, Tiny Monkey is pickle juice. Where's the receipts for this fundraiser, Kelly?
Is verified. It's no big deal. Anyhow, Beans, this is your fortune. Let me see. Beans,
mine.
I see in your future that the skies will be blue. They will be blue. Your money will be green. And your trees too. Let's see. I'm seeing kids with hair. The kids have hair. They also have eyes.
Krista?
Oh, the kids have noses too. As well as names. They have names as well. Let's see, Beans. Thank you, Kay.
Yeah.
Your home.
Lynn, mine. So where are the people that you had on your platform, Kelly? Just wondering.
Your home has a roof. Do you have a rooftop Rosie as well, Beans? Do you have a rooftop Rosie? Let's see what Spirit is telling me. Beans, you don't have a roof? Oh my goodness. Spirit, you lied. You misguided me, Spirit.
Tracy Lely is the person that you borrowed money from to pay your rent, and I paid that loan back. Okay?
You misguided me, Spirit.
Maybe it's the fucking Fent. How about that?
Let me see. Thank you, Anne. Let me turn this back on. Thank you, Heidi.
Heidi's another donor that wasn't paid back too, by the way. Also, still over here.
Bear with me, guys. I'm trying to get back to where I was. There we go. Beans.
Now, this is important. Why is this important? Because if you remember, I hopped in Cliff Notes Anna's box. I might actually have that someplace. All right. I hopped in Cliff Notes Anna's box because I was under the assumption all of the payments, all of the donations went to this, that they went to the vet. I had no idea that she was accepting Cash App and Payment App payments. Okay.
Okay, Beans, so you have a roof, but no cat. Okay, roof, no cat. Well, Spirit, I apologize. I apologize, Spirit. You didn't.
Now, I want people to understand, all right, the story that I was told. I'm not saying that this is the truth, but she told me that this is where the problem with Fruit Cocktail started. She told me that she got the vet information from Fruit Cocktail. And when she went to take Rooftop Rosie in for the vet, right, that some lady gave her like stank eye, and she knew that that was Fruit Cocktail. Okay?
Not misguide me. She does have a roof. Your roof, they say, is shingle. Is it shingle? Shingle roof? They're certain of it. You also at one point in your life had a mother. Had a mother and a father.
Right. I know that. I'm just
and grandparents
told me.
that all lived in America.
And also mine. Never paid back.
Spirit has told me that is all. That is all. Let me check.
You could keep
We will go. Spirit tells me that I am gifted.
Okay.
We will go to Anne.
Beans. Okay. Send to other Cash App.
Anne.
I know, Anne.
And Spirit is telling me that you have cousins. Do you have cousins, Anne? Yes, okay. Sorry. I'm trying to keep up with this, you guys, so I can end it when I get that amount.
So just this is my opinion, all right? I believe this is where it started, all right? I believe, hi teacher, I believe this right here is where she realized she could get money easily, all right? This was the precursor, if you will, to the GoFundMe. That's how I feel about it. Now, mind you, at this point in time, she had already taken a shit ton of money off of Lily, all right? In DMs, asking people for money. I knew nothing about it until towards the end. No idea. I hopped in Cliff Notes Anna's box, and she said that W never showed the in and out receipts for this fundraiser. Okay, and I was like, wait, I thought all of the payments went to the vet. I had no idea until Cliff Notes Anna told me. I also didn't know at the time that she was out here fucking talking about Cliff Notes Anna and Outlaws like they did something wrong for just clocking her bitch ass. Sorry, y'all.
Am I in slow motion? I wasn't moving. Thank you, Penny. And so you have cousins.
Now, March 21st, okay? March 21st, the GoFundMe was made April something, April 15th or something along those lines. I don't know, two of a kind. All right? Hi, baby boys. I don't know, but there's not, thank you, Millie. If anybody, all right, if anybody in here has recordings of her videos, I need them. Please get them to me. Somebody is working on a compilation video to prove how many times she said my name since she doesn't fucking remember, right? She doesn't remember. See, she was doing that on fucking purpose. She wanted people to believe that I knew every fucking thing that there was to know, which is not true. That's not the truth. I'm sorry. I keep hitting it when I'm not over there.
Yes, Beans, I got it. Okay, let me restart real quick. Let's see. How did I get there?
Yeah, facts.
Let's see. 25 plus 50 plus 50 plus 25 plus 25. Okay, right now we are at 175.
I just want to remind people that the ex said that he paid the vet bill. So where the fuck is all this money? You know what? Selfie Queen Cindy, do you remember when I came to you and told you that we were talking in DMs and I said I didn't support the GoFundMe? I think that might have been before I said anything publicly, because I did try to tell people privately that it wasn't sitting right with me, because I was on a break. I dropped the last episode of the Victoria series, all right? And I had noticed a couple of people resharing her GoFundMe to their post tabs, people that I had mutual relationships with. And I went to them and said, don't do it. Thank you. So it's kind of fucking weird that everybody, like, granted, it was before I publicly stood against the GoFundMe. And the reason why I had to do that is because people were donating to her with the belief that I was involved. That's what is that like the disconnect here? She knew exactly what the fuck she was doing by dropping my name in every fucking video. And the fucking comment now, God.
75, but let me make sure. 175. So right now we are still 200 short. Thank you guys so much. You guys are so awesome.
Now, you know what's weird? I'm going to look. I might have that. Hold on. I'm going to pull it up. The receipt for the cat. Hold on. I believe that the receipt for that cat, okay, was $248, $188. Okay. When I say I have them all, bitch, I have them all. I have every fucking move that you made. All right. You want me to move them and show them here? Because I will. Hi. Hold on. I'm going to select them. Hold on. This. Hold on, y'all. And I'm going to move them into my live file from today so that we could all look. I have it all right? All of it. And I know that it sucks for you, but when I get up on here and I call you a fucking thief, that's exactly what you are. That is exactly what you want. Jonny, I know. And I know Psycho Bunny sent her shit too. No, I didn't pay her for Billy. Hold on. After this, we're going to go, you know what? We'll take a gander over first. Hold on. Let me open Dropbox, my trusty pal. I could do it recents. They were all gonna say recents. Hold on, y'all. Kelly. Wait, why did this not? Hold on. I just moved them. It should be here. Hold on. Let me go home. Try to open this file again. Sorry, y'all. Bear with me a second. Oh, there we go. All right, let me switch the screen sharing, and we're gonna take a little bit of a off to what's it called? I'll come back to this so that we could all, but I want to go into Dropbox super fast and show y'all this, okay? When I say I have it all right, I fucking mean I have it all right? I didn't know it at the time, right? She didn't, but she didn't know me, but she had her kid calling me anti-villain, okay? That I didn't even know until after the fact. Now, I may have had to go and collect this shit after the fact, all right? But I fucking got it, all right? I got it. So, again, all right? You have no fucking idea the amount of proof I hold to prove that you fucking stole from these people over and over. Back to this fucking weird shit, all right? These are things that I've never showed publicly because I fucking attached them, okay? To the fucking report that I filed. Right, exactly. Exactly, Cindy.
So awesome. And
smart.
Why would you say that, Aunt? Spirit is telling me to tell you not to ever do that. Thank you, Kaylin. Okay, so now we're at 275, so we are 100 short. Isn't it ironic? This is for, are you a regular follower of mine? If you're not a regular follower of mine, this is for a stray cat that I've been caring for that is pregnant, past due, in my opinion, because she is gigantic. Okay.
Well, what do you know? Now she's able to give people mental health diagnosis and be a vet, bitch. This is Villain's mother.
Cassie, thank you. And this morning I had to cancel my work trip because she was raspy, unable to breathe, scratching, not unable to breathe, but raspy breathing, scratching in her ear and real snotty in her nose.
So I don't think she cares. She always gets caught, y'all. She always gets caught. She got caught with the storm victims. She got caught when she stole from the Missing Persons Foundation. All right. High flyers. She got caught every time. All right. Anybody could go to fucking Google and put Hannah K 2323 in and see this girl's fucking reviews. All right. I don't know about y'all, but if I'm selling my fucking ass, I wouldn't have that many evictions. All right. So she could keep this single mother bullshit. All right. She is an active addict. Right now, she is secluding Jonny. All he's got is this fucking pig right here. And this is what she does. All right. If I could tell you, I've never released the ex's messages publicly. Okay. But I could promise you every fucking thing that he said has come true. He clocked this bitch months ago. Called her moves months ago. Months ago. He told me exactly what she would do. Down to calling Jonny an abuser, by the way. He clocked that shit.
So she has not been having a good day today, and she's got to be at the very end of her pregnancy. So we are going to get her to the vet. Thank you guys so much. All right. And Spirit says never do that with your cousins, and never do that with your cousins. Spirit tells me that you have been married for quite some time, Anne. Yes, it does. Chihuahua mom with a yellow circle. How are you married, Anne?
Amen, Mimi.
Right now, we are 100 short. Anne, are you married, Anne?
Now listen, I would have no problems. I know, JJ, I know. I would have no problems if this money went where it was supposed to go. But it didn't. I know that's right. I know that's right. And remember, all of these props were paid for by other people as well.
If you are married, Anne, Spirit is telling me. Thank you, Autumn. 80 short. Widowed. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because they said possibly sleeps on the couch, maybe in the doghouse. Rooftop Rosie. Shadow. Rooftop Rosie is the name you want to tell them when you call option number 5. Thank you, Tracy Lily. So now we are just $30 short, you guys. Yeah, you can call it through the vet. Isn't it ironic? This is their information right here. That's their phone number, and tell them you're making a donation for Rooftop Rosie. Thank you, Lily. He is on the mantle. Okay. Is the mantle next to your couch? Is the mantle next to your couch? No, Harmony, the cat really is sick. I'm doing the satire to raise money to take her to the vet, but right now we're very close to the goal. Anne, is your couch next to your mantle?
She's manipulative.
Your husband is telling me that his urn needs to be dusted, Anne. It needs to be dusted. Spirit says I might need to call boss lady.
Now, mind you, okay, at this point in time, wasn't she like going back and forth in court? Shouldn't you shut the fuck up about people that you're taking to court? Not this weird bitch. As far as I'm concerned, you and Liar Boss got a lot in common. And that is your fucking problem. You both have lengthy criminal records. You both lie like it's your fucking job. But at least that bitch works. She has a job. Okay? She doesn't steal from people on the internet. You do. And then you fucking lie about it. They are just alike. You're not wrong.
Might need to call boss lady to help you clean. Is this true?
Well, guess what? You know what? They won't help clean you. I heard you live like a fucking slob. So, like, what do you spend your day doing? Okay? Because they all say that you live like a slob. Okay? Now, my opinion, I would have not said a fucking word had you attempted to come back and do the right fucking thing. But I ain't gonna have you. There ain't no way. I will drag you until they fucking pick you up. All right? I will continue to drag you until you fucking admit that you stole from these people or you go to prison for it. It's just that simple in my world. You look ridiculous over there talking about anybody, okay? Except your actions. You did this. Nobody did this to you, okay? You did this. You fucking stole from people. And then you come back on this app like you didn't just do that. Embarrassing. Hold on. Can I make this? Yes. Legitimately. I never realized it until recently. I never realized it. How much they are just alike. Legitimately just fucking alike. Both of y'all lie. Both of y'all have a fucking terrible criminal record. You don't get to fucking sit over there and talk about me. The fuck is wrong with you? I don't have your record. I ain't fucking taking money from people and lying about it. You never retained a lawyer. You are a fucking liar. I don't know how many times that has to be proven, but you continue to fucking lie about it. It's wild behavior. Wild. Okay? Now, these text messages are between Brian and Kelly. All right? The ones that she was telling me were fucking fake. Weird. Weird, huh? That's weird. Now, mind you, all right, in here, she's talking about her ads. Why would you be talking about your ads if you haven't sold your ass in a year? Why would you be talking about getting a room, right? These text messages busted her out as a liar before she was ready for it. That's why she told me they were fake. Okay? Weird. Oh, sorry. Okay? And then to gaslight him, okay, into thinking that you're not the fucking problem. He says, why are you so broken that all you do is lie to everybody? Huh. Weird. This is somebody that knows you rather well, right? You said, leave it to you to continually pile the fuck onto my stress when apparently you've been able to tell I've been upset, yet you continue to argue in circles the last 2 weeks as well as not attempt to make a fucking thing better. All he's got to do is give you money. He's a paymaster. That's what he is. And look at what he says. Because had you told me the truth, Kelly, I would have just said, okay, imagine that. I'm dating someone. Now, this is Kelly's narrative. I don't believe this to be true. She tries to make it about her seeing somebody new. I don't think that that's the problem. But why would you be talking about needing to rent a room? And I hate to tell you this, Kelly. Nobody gives a fuck who you date, marry. You probably fucked half of the South fucking, like, let's be serious here. If you have fucking reviews on your BBBJ, you probably shouldn't be talking about anybody on the fucking internet, bitch. The fuck? And you forget I saw you in person, all right? We know what you look like without the filters. You shouldn't be speaking on fucking anybody, ever. Nobody gives a fuck who you fuck. Nobody. People care that you fucking stole from people. That's what people care about. The fact that you fucking stole from people. That's it. Full stop. It's not about being stalked. It's not about anything else. People are mad that you fucking stole from people. That's it. Okay? You could come by tonight, but I'll need you to help me with 100 so I could pay for a room tomorrow in Valda. What would you need to do that for, Kelly? I've not made money in weeks. You blame that on Lawyer Boss, but the truth of it was you couldn't post your ads because they were actively looking for them. That's why you couldn't make money, all right? And why is it like his problem? Why is it his problem? You're not in a relationship with him. He's not even her. Do you even know who her real father is? Honestly. Don't bring a 6-year-old into adult business. Well, that's weird. I remember seeing a clip of you having your daughter lie about your profession. So don't bring, it's only okay when you do it. Is that what you're telling me? It's only okay when you do it. Weird. Now, remember, you were telling me these weren't real, right? That's strange. That's strange. He's better than I am. I wouldn't give you a fucking nickel for that shit, dude. Jonny. All right? Her rate is $350, an extra $100 for raw. What the fuck are you doing? Okay. Now, she's talking about getting drugs here, by the way. All right. That's what this is about, if anybody's confused. All right. Gross. You are disgusting. Pay people back. That's the only thing that people fucking care about is their money. I can't post here. Why not? Why can't you post there? I can't even go anywhere tomorrow because my mom won't get her for school. Not that I could pay for a room anyway, but they get out at 1 and I can't post here. Weird. Weird. Up her arm. That's where it went. Or her hand. Excuse me. Weird. What is all this? I thought these were fake, right? Weird. So strange. All you do is ask this dude for money, and he's fucking stupid to give it to you. Like, really. Gross. Let's do the math. I charge $350 an hour plus $100 extra for bear. You've been more than paid back at this point. Who the fuck is paying your broke, gross, busted down, junky ass $350? And why the fuck would you even risk $100 for bear? You're fucking gross. Disgusting. Anything for that money, I guess. You know? Weird. Now, mind you, okay, this is just a few days before he found out about Jonny. I know. Okay. So, let's go back. All right. I meant to do that. I'm sorry. Hold on. So, no. The screenshot did say, it did say 15K. I'm sorry. It's really difficult because I'm not in that screen for me to see the comments because I'm on a different screen on my phone. All right. Now, okay. More. Okay. Now, mind you, yes, Kelly, and they have a chance to explain their side as well. It's not just going to be you telling one side. She says, I've not broken any laws by doing satire, Brian. So if the judge doesn't agree with me with what they've done to me, that it'll be dismissed. It was dismissed. Did you forget that or no? I have over 600 videos and 400 pages of text of her and them talking about stalking me, what I'm doing, where I'm wearing, and now, mind you, okay, you were still posting videos too. So how did you think that was going to go if they defended that? Crazy. What if they dig enough into you, find out what you do for work, or what if you go in front of a PO officer and he wants to test you? They can't prove anything. I can. I could prove every fucking thing that I'm saying. That's fucking unfortunate. She also, I just want to be clear about this part, okay? She also admitted to sending a man to my house with the intent to rape me. Those words, liar boss, have never fucking come out of my mouth. Ever. Ever. Never. So nice try. But yet again, a fail for you. I never said that the man came to her house to assault her. That never came out of my mouth. Okay? Is that why you stopped posting? Because all it takes is an investigator to track down who placed it and track down your phone number tied to your phone number in that name. That is why the tablet went missing. Okay? Just so everybody understands, okay? Here she explains why it won't come back to her. You're an idiot if you think that this is the truth, by the way. All right? Just so you know. I don't know what happened. Hold on, y'all. There we go. Still taking money from him, right? He said, I've given you almost $2,000 in a week's time. All you do is lie to people and take money from them. That's it. That is all you do. This man doesn't have to give you shit. What the fuck? You're lucky that he was helping you. But now, mind you, okay, while all this is going on, she's lying to me, okay? Never told you to blow off your son's award ceremony. You're a fucking piece of shit, Kelly. I hope you fucking hear that with every ounce of the way I say it. You are an absolute and total piece of dog shit, okay? Dog shit. Lied about the fucking the child's, what is it called? Child support too. You lied to me about that. All you did was fucking lie. Full stop. I agree, Billy. Weird. Super weird, you know? I feel sorry. Like, these men have to have such low self-esteem to take this shit from you because, bitch, you ain't worth it. You're not worth it. You are a fucking hooker that has stolen from everybody you come into contact with. And I know that you're going to figure it out. It always comes back. You might be able to get away with it for a little while. It always comes back. And this GoFundMe, this is going to put you in prison. I just want you to know that. And I'll leave it at that. Jonny never left. He's lying. Hold on. And look, here she's lying to him about Jonny. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that crazy? Weird. Super weird. Also, I have pictures of your ads that you were putting in Tallahassee while Jonny was already there, too, by the way. Always. Weird. I cannot afford 2 months at once. Get a fucking job. Weird. Super weird. Also, they were just evicted from this apartment. No, she never stopped. She's a liar. She lies. But that what did that just say? The 3 calls I had canceled. Brian, when I travel, it's because I typically make at least $800. How many dicks do you got to suck for that? I'm just wondering. Is it worth it? Because you talk a lot of shit about my tongue ring, but I promise you, it's a lot cleaner than that mouth of yours. Just so you know. Gross. All right. You see this? You just paid taxes? Well, that's weird. Hold on a second. She paid taxes. Hi, Grace. Didn't you tell me that the tax money that you got back went to the $5,000 for your attorney? She did, right? I could have sworn that that's what you said. You got taxes and your entire tax return was the $5,000 that you put down on your attorney. You had already spent $5,000 of your own money. That's weird. That's weird. You know, super weird that all you do is fucking lie. Okay. Yeah, hookers. She must. I don't know. Can you be at my house at 8? I have to drop the last kitten off. Weird. That's super strange. She don't pay taxes. She's a fucking liar. She is a liar. It just like that's just what it is. All she fucking does is lie. Okay. But the problem is she usually gets people to believe her shit. That ain't happening over here, bitch. I know exactly what you are. I know exactly what you are. And unfortunately for you, I have all the proof that I need. So, and the victims, the people that you stole from, I got them too. So, you know, weird. I know. It's so embarrassing, Billy, isn't it? She stayed trying to push this narrative that it was about Jonny. It's not about Jonny. Nobody gives a fuck. Like, you just try to push these fucking narratives and it's fucking weird. It's weird. Weird. So strange how this, like, and you know what's wild is he was clocking her bitch ass, dude. Can you send me 200 out of my part of the taxes, please? I'm broke and I have no gas money. So, no, to the 5K from the attorney. Oh, I need to pay for a room tomorrow in Columbus. What were you doing in Columbus? Just, super weird. I have to make money somehow. Weird. That's super weird. Hi. Sorry, y'all. It's really hard for me to see. I know. She is still doing it behind Jonny's back. And that's what's causing the tension between them, that she is getting on the fucking internet and blaming on him. Don't get me wrong. All right. I do not think that I'm not excusing Jonny, but that's true. Can you send me my part of the taxes, please? I got an eviction notice yesterday and I can't afford the rent this month. I haven't made money in weeks. So did the $5,000 to the attorney go to rent or the taxes? I'm so fucking confused here. I'm so, no. No way, Alicia. She's fucking gross. And like, she really thinks she's hot shit, bitch. Those reviews, no bueno. I would be fucking, you should be mortified that your children could see that someday. Mortified. She pays for them. She posts the ads and takes them down that day when she leaves the town. Okay? Weird. It's been dead the last 6 weeks. Why is it dead? Because you're a fucking cheap ass hooker? That's what it's dead for. The fuck? Crazy. You were cheating on him while his mother died. Good job, Jonny. I hope that you understand that you fucking have treated your family and your friends like shit for a woman that didn't even respect you enough to not fuck other men. Okay? Now, mind you, okay, Jonny was moving here and she's lying to him. He's been here 30 other times to visit. Lie. He was coming to move there. His mother died, so he didn't come. Okay? Oh, you never answer the questions asked. It's always smoke, mirrors, misdirection, and deflecting. Weird. That's strange. That's strange. I will send you a picture of the eviction notice when I get home. I'm not home. He said, so you were cheating on him while his mother died. Nice, Kelly. But I'm the lawyer. I asked what you wanted. You expected when he was moving, Kelly. I'm busy. I have to work. He is not moving. Weird. You, Jonny, shame on you. Shame on you. Hi, Lara. Do you want me to give you a link? Shame on you. Okay? You knew Jonny was moving here, right here, right? You knew? It's disgusting, all right? All you do is fucking lie. All you do is lie. More. And I know I feel sorry for him because he doesn't understand that this bitch ain't worth it. She is not worth it. And he's losing access to his family, his children, to this bitch. Low class, bottom feeding, stealing, thieving, fucking scamming hooker. That's embarrassing. I don't know if she texted me. Hold on, y'all. Oh my God, I almost hurt my nose right now. He does need to go home. He loosey goosey. Right. Ain't nobody. And it's embarrassing, Jonny, that you are legitimately siding with her. I could open Dropbox and type her name in. Right. Yeah. Oh, somebody tell Cali girl she's behind. And like, you're risking your life, Jonny. You realize that, right? You realize that she could bring something home and you're just stuck with it. Yeah, I know. Ain't no way. I know that he was vulnerable and she took advantage of that. That's just the truth of it. She 100% took advantage of him. He really, I wish I could pull up my my DMs with him. But that's what kicks off. I could tell when I was reading those FOIA messages, right? You could see that that's what kicks off the arguments. 110%. Does she know she's behind? And you're gonna make videos talking about me when I like what? You came to me for help, bro. Not the other way around. I didn't hit you up and ask you if you wanted, like I never did that. And then you lie to her and say that you told me not to bring it up to you. That never happened. And I don't understand how many times I have to prove that never happened. I know he does. And that's what makes me fucking sad. That's what makes me sad. I appreciate you, Belly. Yeah, well, things are going to start to and listen, the karma, right? Not karma. When you have somebody like me that is trying to help karma along, it's not going to end well. It's not going to end well. And had she come on this app and apologized and said, I fucked up, my addiction got away from me, I fucking stole some money from some people under false pretenses and made a fucking attempt to pay them back, I'd have nothing to say, y'all. I would have said absolutely fucking nothing. That's not what she did. What she did was she came over here, blamed me, other people. Nobody fucking forced you to steal from people, bitch. Nobody did that. You did that. And you could try to draw these parallels with me and my ex. I have never stolen a fucking penny from anybody, first of all. Secondly, okay, John went to prison for his shit. I actually did the math the other day because it came up in my Facebook memories. Oh man, what was it? 56, like 65 days. John was out of prison about 65 days. So he had already served his time. All right. Done, gone, over. When you're held accountable, I will let it go. When you try to make some type of attempt to pay these people back, I will let it go. All right. But y'all trying to draw this comparison between my ex's crimes that he committed long before I fucking knew he existed is crazy. Crazy. It doesn't fit here. Hold on. I want to look. Give me a second. I just want to check. Right. It was before I knew him. I'm also feeling like, yeah, I'm going to end in a second. I just want to really quickly embarrass some people. Lara, are you still here? But like to block your daughter Like, what the fuck are you doing, Jonny? She is isolating you from people that care about you, and she don't care about you. I'm sorry, and I really hate to be so fucking. What are you doing, Billy? I hate to be so fucking matter of fact about it. Okay, she doesn't give a fuck about you. Period. Full stop. Okay, that's it. And it is Russian roulette, y'all. And it's really fucking sad, but it's the truth. It's the truth. And it sucks. And I fucking hate it. I hate it for him. Okay? But we can't do anything. If she really loved him, she'd let him go. She doesn't. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lara. You want me to repeat this? I'm sorry. Amen, Philly. Do you want me to repeat this? What you want me to read what you wrote? I don't want to do that. I agree. Hold on. This is going to make me cry. You want me to read this? Do you want me to read this? Lara, I don't want to read it until you tell me to read it. All right, this is a message from Jonny's daughter. And it says, Lara said, this is all such a mess. He gives me high blood pressure. And Jonny's daughter says, yep, I know, me too. I'm just sad because I want my dad in my life as a dad, not a friend or a drug addict. I don't want to bury him. And Lara, who is Jonny's niece, says that honestly breaks my heart, and I hate all of this. I hate him at the moment for even doing this. I hate him for allowing her to manipulate him so badly and getting him back on drugs. Kelly blocked his daughter because Kelly stated that she wasn't good for his mental health. Kelly, you're not good for his mental health. You. Who the fuck are you to make that call? You are the reason that he was brought back into addiction. You. And God forbid, listen, I'm saying it right here and right now, okay? I want you to understand that God forbid something happens to him, I will not stop until you are jailed for manslaughter. I hope you understand that. Okay? He was clean when he moved there. Fact. I will not stop. His family will not stop. And you know what a piece of fucking shit you are, Kelly? Do you know how many times I've been, what up, Jawhead? Do you know how many times I've been fucking sober and been around somebody, or I'm sorry, active and been around somebody that was sober? I would never, okay? I would fucking never do something like that. I also didn't do it. If people did not use heroin, I would not give it to them. You are just a complete and total piece of fucking shit. You don't give a fuck about no one but yourself, kids included, bitch. What the fuck is the difference between you and Lori Jones? You bring strange men into your house to sell your fucking ass to them. Sit with Lori Jones. Y'all got a lot in common. All right? You are disgusting. It's going to happen. Also, some of the donors are talking about going into Albany to file charges. What are you going to do then? What are you going to do then? You know that you're not going to be able to get out of this one with probation, right? No scruples. Hi, Nikki. You know that this is a violation of your probation, right? Having multiple cash apps, a violation of your probation. Taking money from people that have cancer, vulnerable, violation of your probation. Okay? You are on felony fucking probation for stealing from people And here you fucking are, stealing from more. Gross. Gross. I know that you might think that you're a fucking Albany 7 bitch. You're a normal woman 2.5. You make me sick. You make me sick. And Jonny had people that cared about him. Jonny had people that fucking loved him. Is that what you don't like? You don't like that he has support from people that really gave a shit about him? And you got nobody. You got nobody but a fucking paymaster that pays for your kid because he's not even the father, okay? Pays for your kid because you are such a disappointing bitch that you can't even support yourself selling your ass, bitch. The fuck? How in the fuck are you, I'm talking to you, Kelly, going to talk about anybody? You got fucking 17 evictions, dude. Right. Psycho Bunny, pay your people back. Do something fucking good. Pay people back. It's that fucking simple. I know that, Kimberly. I know that. He had, and that's what she doesn't like. And it's nobody, thank you, Jawhead. It's nobody's fault but her own. She did this. Nobody did this to her. Nobody. She chose to make these decisions. I'm telling you, I know that Nicole is like, yes. You know, Nicole dodged a bullet. But guess what? At least he would have been clean with Nicole. And I hate to tell you this, but there were several other women that he was talking to in DMs. Jonny, you picked the wrong one. You picked the wrong one. I know. It's terrible. It is terrible. I want to show something just to make y'all look a little dumb. And then we're going to end. Just bear with me. Let me pull it up. Because I'm not letting any of y'all see. What? Hold on a second, y'all. Oops, my bad. Hold on, y'all. I really got to pee, too. So, we're going to do this. We're going to do this, and I'm going to make y'all look dumb yet again. Okay? We'll see. Hold on. I need this bigger. Okay. All right. I know. No, all of us did, Nikki. It's nobody's fault. It's nobody's fault but them, you know? Pickle nuts, this one's for you, dude. I'm about to embarrass you. All right. I want to know how you have an arrest report that says left arm swastika, right arm iron cross, and still not fucking get that those tattoos are covered, bitch. I want to know how you did that. There it is. Are you going to apologize? Are you going to apologize for being wrong or no? Just wondering. Probably not. I bet you're not. That's embarrassing. Okay? Here it is. That's it. If you look hard enough, you could see it. So here it is covered, right? Let me show you something, you fucking stupid old hag, okay? Left arm, right arm, all right? I told you it was covered and you continued to call me a liar. So where's I'll wait for the apology. You know? I'll wait. Something tells me it's not going to happen because you're a weak bitch. You sure are. I hope you don't get comfortable because I know you know what's going on, and I hate to tell you, baby, but you're coming up next, okay? I told y'all I was done taking it. I fucking meant it. You better get some attorneys. You're going to need them. Anything else? Right. Who's the lawyer now? And you'll see there won't be any retractions or corrections. And that's why, all right, y'all will stay where y'all are at and I'll keep going. All right. So I hope everybody has a good day. Night, actually. Don't be a piece of shit today. I also thought it might be important, Katie, for you to know that people have had these pictures for a while. Yeah, a while. I'm going to say it again. Everything has been disproven that you try to say. I choose if I could give you the attention or not. And I just wanted to throw this out there to make you look foolish. So we'll see. Are you going to correct it or no? Probably not. just if I do not have your Kelly proof, please get it to me. I know they never do. And it's all right. It's all right. I know they know it's coming. I fucking meant it. I meant it. I wasn't kidding. And at least now I know that they know that they're next. I hope everybody has a good night. Don't be a piece of shit today. Johnny, call your fucking family before they start making some drastic moves that I'm going to help them with. Okay? I hope that everybody else has a good night. Eldon, stay warm out there. I hope everybody is staying warm. There's another cold front coming through. I hope everybody has a good night. I'm going to try to see if I could figure out the chat thing. I don't know. I was trying to figure out. That's why I was late. And I didn't do well. So we'll see. All right. I'll do what I can. Have a good night, guys.